This was that channel we talked about. We did break down, and this is where things diverge. Usually a weaker dollar is good for the stock market. I think in the near term here, you're going to get a retrace back to this low-end trend line. So there's a tendency once you hit a trend line a bunch of times, you break down, and then there's this kind of nature of markets and psychology to retest that line, right? So you go back to kind of test home base where you broke down. Then my guess is your next move is in the stock market is to the downside. I think that's going to be a big move to the downside here. And again, the thought process here is that the system is now breaking. What we're going to see is actually the market start to head towards recession. I think, remember, we talked about the second half of 2023 as being the recessionary period where recession hits. The Fed is going to be unable to really cut rates substantially, even though they're not going to raise more. They're not going to be able to cut it substantially because we still see inflation out there above the 2% mandate. And that's going to be really problematic